So I find it's really important for clients to have a proper diagnosis from a psychologist and a psychiatrist. How does that work for me as a psychosocial counselor? Well, the thing is that if someone has a diagnosis, then we already know that it is a mental health issue. And by knowing the diagnosis, we can actually understand how their brain works, whether it is a personality issue or whether it is a chemical issue. All of these things are really important in forming the individual that is in front of me when I'm working with them. It's not the most important thing, but knowing what the diagnosis is means that we've got something to work on. Within the diagnoses, there is an umbrella. So people are on different spectrums of whatever the diagnosis is. But I find it is really helpful knowing that, because it at least gives me an initial understanding of my clients and of how I can devise a program that can specifically help them. The thing is that the blanket approach, one size fits all, doesn't work. And it doesn't need to work. There's so many different ways that we can reach people, that we can help people. But understanding some basic things, like if we're dealing with mental health, what is the mental health problem, having some history, and for also you as the individual, as the client, understanding yourself and why you have certain behaviors and certain reactions. So everything working together is absolutely paramount in achieving what you want. Your happiness, being able to live a more sustainable, comfortable life, whatever it is your goals are, we can get there. Nothing is impossible. Just be open to the fact that things can change. So I was talking to someone who was contemplating having therapy. She was up in my age range, and she thought about it, but then she decided she had had years of therapy and she was over it, and she just didn't want to talk to anyone anymore. Now the thing is that if you're at that stage but you are still struggling, you're still trying to maintain relationships, you feel disconnected to everyone around you, try new therapy. Things have changed. Our awareness around mental health has changed. We've expanded. Like neuroscience is something that's out there, and it's been proven with brain imaging. So, things have changed. So therapies that might have been used in the past that didn't work, there are new things. We are all growing. Everyone is growing together. Mental health clinicians are also growing with the technology, and our brains are forever expanding. That's why there's so many different people coming up with so many different programs. So as a therapist, it is my job to know what's out there and to try and find what can work for my client. So you're never too old. Like if you want help, if you need help, reach out. I'm here to help.